relationship with Mantis started in 2014, 6 years ago. We've been working up in Botswana for quite a while, and decided, Michelle, my wife, and myself to buy a houseboat called the Pride of Zambezi. We bought that, renovated it, and started to operate on the Chobe and the Zambezi rivers. And what an incredible experience for 2 years. I mean, I think it's maybe the best 2 years in our lives. We built the business up to become quite successful, running at high occupancies. And not far from us, same river, there was another boat called the Zambezi Queen, and it was operated by Mantis. And one day the captain called me from our boat and said, there's some gentleman who would like to come on board looking for me. And lo and behold, that's when I met Adrian. He came with his partner Sean, and we had a drink, and he's obviously had a plan, and he said, I would like to buy your boat. So we obviously started negotiations. Needless to say, you won, and you got my boat at a cheap rate. But this is where we are today. And we now got 4 houseboats and a lodge in the group. And it's incredible. I mean, I'm so passionate about the area specifically, as I love fishing. Best tiger fishing I think you can find in the world. Also wildlife. We're only 75 k's away from Victoria Falls. So the product offers an ideal circuit. If you go to the Okavango Delta, then you do the Chobe, and then you go to the Vic Falls, and the other way around. And that's how we operate today. The properties has won numerous awards. Best Africa River Safari Cruises. Just one of the awards that we've been winning for the last 4 years. It's an incredible area. I mean, if you haven't been to the Chobe, it's just, you're missing something in your life. But in that period, Adrian always sees an opportunity. We don't miss an opportunity, and he's taught us that. So Nigeria, Mantis was already in Nigeria, but he asked me to please get involved in Nigeria. I actually, many years before that, helped to open a Hyatt brand in Abuja. So Nigeria was not new to me. Eventually I then went to Nigeria, and Nigeria, if you know Nigeria, it's not easy. It's Lagos, 15 to 18 million people, I think, and it's hard. But we've built up there an incredible brand. We have now 4 hotels. Unbelievable hotels, luxury, high-end, beautiful hotels. The 4th one, the Art Hotel, I think in Victoria Island, opening in December this year. It was designed by the interior decorator who did the Millennium Hotel in New York. Incredible, all about art, and as you know, Adrian loves his art. So, why did Mantis become so popular in Nigeria, for instance, and the rest of West Africa? Is, I think, our approach. We have a very open family approach with owners. We open for changes. We understand their concept. We work with them ourselves in the design of the hotel. And also one of our big influences, I think, that what people like about us is our upliftment for communities, or the way we work with conservation. So those are the things that means a lot to us at Mantis, and I think people appreciate that we're not just there to operate or manage a property and not get involved. It's in our DNA. This has been a journey an incredible journey for me, and it will be an incredible journey going forward. I can just, you can see it. You know, we've been to places where I would have never been to, and that's why I call us rather explorers than developers, in a sense. I've been to Cuba, and what an incredible experience that was. Sao Tome, Principe, Cameroon. I mean, it's places that would never have happened if it wasn't for Mantis. So yes, not only working for them, to be honest, is a privilege. To be part of the family, the Mantis family, is even more of a wonder work for us. And I can only see us going from strength to strength.